The 20th century is an age of greed. How far is this true? Hardly a day goes by without news of man's greed in this century. We have wasted most of the environment and wiped out several species of animals and tribes of fellow men. The destruction still goes on. Behind all this wanton destruction, the chief motivator is greed. Man just cannot have enough. If we look at the ills of the world, we see that most of them are caused by man. When one man, or a group of men like a nation, want something, they go all out to get it. They are ready to destroy anything that stands in the way. They are prepared to break rules made by themselves and perhaps even make new ones, to get what they are after. Not a thought is spared for the persons or countries which have to lose out. All wars are brought about by greed. We see enough of them about us. World Wars I and II were declared by nations which just coveted their neighbors. The German peoples and later the Japanese just wanted what other people had and wanted to take it away by force. From the beginning of the century there have been countless wars right up to modern times. In recent times the peace-loving people of Kuwait were attacked on a mere pretext. The real aim behind it, to take away what they have legitimately worked and obtained over centuries. Wars are still going on around the world and every one of them is motivated by greed, often the greed of just one man. In so-called peaceful and progressive countries too there is greed everywhere. Australia is a vast country and there is no shortage, yet the Australians are quick to accuse the Asian immigrants of stealing their jobs. But barely a century ago, the Australians destroyed whole tribes of the indigenous peoples and took away all their land. This is greed. A subtler form of greed is trade protectionism. International agreements are being cast aside to suit the convenience of countries which had at one time condemned such practices as despicable. Even though it is true that the 20th century is a century of greed, it is perhaps not reasonable to just single it out for special mention. Man has been just as greedy in previous centuries too. Perhaps with the human race advancing rapidly we may realize ourselves in future centuries. Perhaps the lessons of previous centuries will cause us to stand and think deeply and become more generous.